It must be a very tense moment for the Tembes family since the passing of AKA. This is because AKA was the fiance of their late daughter Anele Tembe. Now, a lot of you might think that they are sad because they loved AKA. This is definitely not true. They are sad because Anele Tembe's father, Moses Tembe, accused AKA of pushing his daughter from the hotel floor where she died. Now, the Tembes are not happy because they were doing their investigations on AKA, and his death means a stop to their investigation and possible revenge for their daughter. Before we get into the details of this headline, please hit the subscription button and please like this video. Anele Tembe's father, Moses Tembe, says rapper Kenan aka Forbes' murder has robbed him and his family of gaining closure and finding out what happened on the night his daughter died. Kenan's murder has robbed me and my family of the opportunity to get to the bottom of what happened at the Pepper Club Hotel on the fateful night that Anele died. Something that I and my family have been fighting for over the last 22 months, Tembe said. Anele Tembe had been in a relationship with the award-winning artist at the time of her death in April 2021. The 22-year-old reportedly jumped to her death from the 10th floor of the Pepper Club Hotel in Cape Town. Tembe issued a statement on the back of a report claiming that the family had issued a scathing letter to the National Prosecuting Authority on their decision not to prosecute. The letter placed blame on AKA for Anele's death, alleging that he shoved her off the balcony. Statements were fabricated and evidence was ignored. Ever since the devastating loss of my beloved daughter, Anele, in April 2021, I have sought to get to the truth behind the events that led to her untimely and premature death. I have done so by engaging the legal authorities and following due process in the knowledge that the legal process would vindicate my beloved daughter and prove to the world that I and the rest of my family have always known that Anele was not suicidal and had never harbored thoughts of suicide, Tembe said. Tembe further denied claims that he had a hand in the rapper's murder. Firstly, I know all too well the unbearable and unending pain of losing a child, and it is something that no parent should ever have to experience. I reached out to the Forbes family to extend my condolences on their loss as soon as I heard about Kenan's murder. They were gracious in their receipt of my condolences, as they have been throughout the last 22 months, he said. I never judged Kenan. My family and I demonstrated our love for him to his very last day. My relationship with his family too has always been amicable. So the unfounded and baseless speculation that I had a hand in Kenan's death is deeply hurtful to not only me and my family but also the Forbes family during this very difficult and painful time, he said. Tembe said since April 2021, it had been his hope that the perpetrators of his heinous crime are brought to justice and that the truth becomes known so that the Forbes family can find consolation and closure and get justice. It remains our intention to continue our search for truth about the circumstances that led to Anele's untimely death. In this regard, we will continue to work with the authorities until we find justice. He concluded by saying that I also wish to place on record that the leaking of quotes which have been erroneously attributed to me in the media and public is regrettable. This is the only official statement I will be making and will not comment on this matter further publicly. What do you think, guys? Is Tembe just pretending to care about Kenan's death in order to keep himself safe from suspicions, or is he really mourning with the family genuinely? We have come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and let me